Here's got my frog tape. I got it started right up here in the. All you have to do is get frog tape right tight to the base, like this. And if you really want to, you could almost do this one-handed. If you keep the roll straight, you might have to push a little bit. And like that, I got a little struggle there, but kind of difficult to do one-handed, really, when you need to move the tape around. But what I was trying to say is, if you keep the roll straight and tight to the base, you'll get good results, because I've done a lot of it. Last house I shot all the trim with paint and there was hardly anything on the floor, because as soon as the water and the paint touches that, it activates and swells up, kind of like MDF when it's in the shower. It's kind of the same deal there. If you get a spot like that, I just get a putty knife going, because not all my baseboard is tight to the floor, and you just kind of work it in like this. Just make sure when you do it, you push it down, because that helps quite a bit. See, like right there, and you just pull it up and you can stretch it. If I had two hands, I would just push that under there a little bit. And you just keep going. So you can also keep the roll like this too, and it'll stay, and then you can work it. Better if you can kind of get it under there a little bit. It works to your advantage, because typically when I spray, I'm like right here. But you can also do it like this too, so you're not trying to get it way under there, because sometimes the trim on jobs is off the ground, off the floor a little bit, and you kind of have to run another layer in there. But I'll show you. See if I can find a spot where, or like this if the base is kind of flexible. I'm not sure. In the other room I had, the base trim was off the floor a little bit. So see this right here? My knife goes under there real easy. So what you can do is, if you can't get it under there, go ahead and take and cut your tape. I'm going to see if you guys down against the wall here a little bit, and I'll show you what to do. So you see this line right here that you've already created, and I've got a gap. Watch this. If you can see that, where I've put my tape, about 1/8 of an inch. I'm just using this line as a reference point. And then you can see how it's up on the trim a little. You just take your putty knife and gently just push it under there. And now it's covered, where it used to look like this. And you can also flex the base too in some of the houses, depending on who hit the sheetrock, but there's that part there. See if I can. You're probably wondering, like, he's gonna use an airless in here. What about those two plugs? What about this one over here in the corner? How do we get around that? How do we cover them up? What do those guys do in the field? No one knows it. Take a little section and take it like that. It's probably 2.5 inches. That's all it is. No acid.
tip we used to do when we were doing a lot of homes is you can actually figure out like how much you needed. Go measure the plug. You need 3 inches on the minimum. So you would find this, you mark it. Say you want to mark it right there. You could actually take your knife and you could cut through the whole roll, go another 3 inches, cut again, cut again, cut again, and one more time. You could cut all the way down through and then you're not ripping it, they're perfectly straight, flat. Maybe you're doing, say, a whole house or you have multiple houses to do, and complex or subdivision, and you go to painter, you could essentially cut that all straight down all the way through both sides. Basically, you could take the circumference of this roll, probably split it into 4s, if it worked, or 3rds, depending on how many you could get. You'd have to lay it out. But that's another trick we used to do, is just cut, 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 cut. And then they'd already be preset, so for example, if you cut there and cut there, now when I pull that off, it's ready to go. Nice and black slice, ready to go. Let's cut it, ready to go. So then all you do is take it like that. And I got this one already done. And you have it. You're not ripping. Sometimes you run a little short too. But sometimes I'll rip and I'll get that and I'll have to put it together. So hope that tip helps you guys succeed and get your painting project done.